Christ. It's Officer 5000, Jeremiah Yachty, camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025. Starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's class. April the 11th, we got the Black Party that's going to have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commended Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King have honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Love.
That's why Christ is Melchizedek and Christ is Solomon.
Where did you get that breakdown?
The Lord. Like it, sir. General Hyman see your class. He said, well done.
Like it.
Fried chicken, napkin.
Put that on the table for me, warrior.
All right.
Rank raise coming, warrior.
I'm trying to holler at you about that class.
All right, for sure.
Excellent class, by the way.
I appreciate that, boy.
Yeah. After you.
There he is, man of the hour. Take a seat, man. Take a seat. What's going on with you, brother?
Yeah.
Pour us up, live. Listen, man. Heard you taught a hell of a class.
Oh, man. The water, sir. The water.
Excellent job, by the way. Hey, look, man. You know what I was thinking? Tell me what you think. Thursday, 7 p.m. Prime time. Scripture breakdown. What you think about that?
I consider it.
That's all I need you to do, man. Laya Shala.
Laya Shala.
Come on, man. Hey, wake that brother up. Wake him up. Wake him up.
Wake that brother up. Wake up, bye.
Yeah.
Hey, wake that brother up.
Wake up, bye.
Yeah. Hey, wake up.
Wake up, bye. Most High in Christ. You back with us?
Come on, sir.
Most High in Christ. Like. And that's why Christ was Solomon, Christ was Melchizedek, and reincarnation is in the Bible. Hey, do me a favor. Sing me one more time, Baba Kashab. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. Warrior.
Yeah, that's that.
That's that new one right there, boy.
What you doing?
You mind if I apply, sir?
Yeah, after you already applied, son.
Thank you, brother.
Go ahead and slide that over here, my brother.
Damn.
There you go.
Okay.
Son of Christ. Yeah, I just got done with the podcast with the brothers, Cap, the Wall. We was just, you watching it? Oh, you should have watched it. Yeah. When I get there. All right.
All right, for sure, man. Check this out, man. Where we going? We're going to the club, and then after the club, where we headed to?
After hours,
After the after hours spot, where we headed to?
After that.
Hell yeah.
That's where I'm trying to go.
After that, not like where we headed.
I'm telling you, Cap. Hey, listen, I just got word that after spot is about to blow up. And we can go to Denny's right afterwards.
I got it. Check it. Hey.
Yes! Yes! Yeah, we are out tonight! We are out tonight! Yes! God damn!
It's going up. Like everywhere. I'm not playing, man. I'm gonna do big things tonight. I'm telling you. Selected, sir. Hey, I ain't go home. Hey, what the fuck?
Go home. Brother, you ain't never going home. You with us all night into the morning. We are going to drink. We're going to have fun. And we're going to be out. You won't see your wife. You won't see your kids. You with the Akim. And that's that. Gear up.
You understand? We're about to have a blast. Let's go! That's why Christ is Melchizedek and Christ is Solomon.
Salaki, can you hear me now? If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Kind of the water, sis. So I want to say, Yahaba Shimi HaShah Brakatah, all the Akim and Adawan Yum. I also want to say Yahal Shema Alathan by Shimi HaShah to all my Akwafian. We are the ISPK, Israelite School and University of Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohanan. We are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite organization out there. No Muslims, no Islams, Christian, Buddha, you name it, we're not affiliated. If it's not ISPK under Commanding General Yohanan, we are not affiliated. It has nothing to do with us, and we are not number one because we are the only one. Home of the truth. So, like I said, I want to say Thawada again, sis, for letting me know. I thought I had corrected the first time, but I got it now, Thawada, sis. Today's class is about oppression. You know, oppression surely maketh a wise man mad. You feel me? This is something that we all go through. This is something that we all deal with. And when I say all of us, I'm talking about Blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanics. I'm going to let you know right now, you know, if you ain't mad, you know, ain't no wisdom in you, ain't no light in you, ain't no truth in you. You feel me? And that includes the Christians. You feel me? So, like, today we're going to get into these scriptures talking about oppression. You feel me? And how the Lord feel about oppression. So my first scripture is obviously Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7. So let's get into it. Let me pull it up here for you. Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So like I said, if you're not mad, you're not wise. Because the scriptures say, you know, oppression maketh a wise man mad. Christians, you would be mad right now. Instead of saying, oh, I'm so happy, I'm full of joy. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with being happy and having joy. But spiritually, you should be mad. You feel you should be upset of how we are treated, not only you, but how our people are treated, because not everybody individually, you feel me, will feel like this, or it won't seem like everybody individually go through this, because you got some black folks, you know, Hispanics, Native Indians that are rich. You know, you got some of them out there living the life. You know, movie stars, rappers, you know, they out there living the life, living it up. So I wouldn't say everybody feel like this, you should, but that's how you know they don't have no wisdom, because they're not paying attention to the times, paying attention to what we are dealing with as a people, let alone they don't give a damn about how our people feel. Because, you know, as soon as one of us black folks go rich, it's like we forget about our people. We forget where we come from. You feel me? So, like, it says, surely. And notice it say surely, like, man, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about this. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. I'm mad. I'm mad every time I get on social media and I see one of my loved ones or one of our people, an Israelite, a tribe, getting unalive while they're unarmed, just getting unalive just because the person who's doing the unaliving can just do it and get away with it. I'm mad every time I see black on black crime. You feel me? I'm upset. I hate seeing that. I hate seeing our people go through this. I hate seeing our people not learning from the lessons. You feel me? Like, and if you ain't learning, you ain't listening, you ain't watching. Feel me? Let's read on. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. You know what a gift is? You know the kind of gift this Ecclesiastes is talking about? A gift is celebrating Christmas. A gift is popping fireworks on the 4th of July. A gift is voting for a president. A gift is hating your own people. A gift is being told to you by saying, oh, you can live your life however you want. If you want to be a homosexual, you can be a homosexual. That's a gift. You feel me? A gift is you are allowed to smoke weed. You are allowed to do drugs. That's a gift. A gift is you like to you get to be a Christian, a good old Christian. A gift is you get to be a Muslim. Then let me say something to you black Muslims. Why don't y'all strap a bomb on yourselves and go blow yourselves up in the name of Allah? You feel me? You got so many black Muslim Islamic people out here that would say, oh, Allah is this, Allah and that. But as soon as you tell them to go strap a bomb to their chest and go blow up God knows what, the first thing they say, well, I don't think God want me to do that. You ain't no real Muslim. You ain't no real Arab. You ain't no real Islamic believer. Because them Arabs over there, they will kill themselves in the name of Allah. That's how much they love their God. They will go and strap a bomb on their child, on their children. They will send their children to their death and don't think twice about it. Why don't you do that, black man? Because that's not your religion. That's not your God. You're not an Arab. Islam and Muslim is a beautiful religion in my eyes. It's beautiful for the Arabs. It ain't beautiful for us. It's beautiful for the Arabs. You see, the Arabs, they stick together in the name of Allah. They go and build, they built their whole nation off the name of Allah. That's beautiful for them. What about us? Allah is not our God. You feel me? And if you had any type of wisdom in you, you would be upset. You would be mad. You feel me? The Arabs, they don't have a reason to be mad. They got their own country. They got their own military, their own rebels. You feel me? What do black people got? You rather go and be with a whole nother nation and make them strong instead of making your own people strong. You feel me? So, that scripture, Ecclesiastes 7:7, I'm going to read it again. Oppression, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Every man, you feel me? I'm going to say this, hate is an emotion every man needs to be a man. Hate is good. You feel me? You need hate to be a man. You feel me? They always tell you, you feel me, you're not allowed to hate. Being mad, you're hating something. You're hating what your people is going through. You feel me? Love and hate is complementary of each other. They go together. You either gonna love something or you gonna hate something. So like you either gonna love something and hate something else. You feel me? Watch this. White people understand hate. White people love hate. Want me to tell you how? Because they understood hate when it was time to go bomb Iraq. They understood hate when it was time to go bomb Afghanistan. They understood hate when it was time to go kill Hitler. They understood hate. But as soon as we hate the white man, not because they white or their eyes blue or their hair is blind, the moment we hate the white man because of the crimes they did to us, it's a problem. But it's okay for us to hate Iraqis. It's okay for us to hate Nazis. So what about what people done to us? Because America will tell you they hate Iraq and Afghanistan. They hate ragheads because of 9/11. They hate Hitler because of the Holocaust. They will tell you that right now. But as soon as we say we hate the white man because of slavery, it's a problem. Kind sis. Sister Amai said, Salaki, sir, it makes me sad and mad to watch our people destroy themselves because the love, Salaki, I think she means because they love the devil more, sir. Right, sis. That's exactly right. They love the devil more. That's why the Lord said, ye are of your father, the devil. You feel me? The lust he do, you gonna do. You feel me? White man get to do drugs, you want to do drugs. White man hates black people, you want to hate black people. You feel me? Like, and this, I don't understand this about black people. Like, and when I say black people, I pray you understand that I mean Hispanics and Native Indians too. But I don't understand this about black people, how we are the only ones that don't have unity. We are the only ones that hate each other. You feel me? Like, we are the only ones that want to outshine the next. We don't know how to humble ourselves. In the UPK, we know how to humble ourselves, but nationally speaking, we don't know how to humble ourselves. You feel me? What if Christ didn't know how to humble himself? What if Christ hated his brothers and sisters? What if Christ didn't know anything about unity? Where would we be? You feel me? Let's get in, let's go to Matthew 6:24. I'm going to take it over to Matthew chapter 6:24. I'm going to say a little bit more so, give y'all time to get there. But you got to think about it like, what if Christ didn't know anything about unity? What if Christ didn't know anything about hate and love? Who to love, who to hate. You feel me? That's one thing. When I say hate is good, every man needs to have hate, as an emotion to be a man. That does not mean hate your own people. You got to hate what the Lord hates. You got to love what the Lord loves. You feel me? And once you come into the truth, you feel me? We dive into these scriptures, you will know what to love. You will know what to hate. You feel me? I can't stand watching our people, like, as soon as you, like, I don't know if y'all watch our camp videos like that, but when we be at camp, it's a lot of stuff that happens at camp that y'all don't see on YouTube or Facebook. It's a lot of stuff that happens at camp that we don't put out there on video and stuff. You feel me? I done been to quite a few camps. And if you don't know what camp is, that's when, every, Sabbath we go out there, we get boots on the ground out there in the streets, and we go out there and we tell our people about themselves and about the devil. You feel me? We prophesying to our people. You feel me? But y'all, other than that, y'all don't, it's a lot of stuff y'all don't know that goes on at camp. And a lot of stuff that happens at camp, sometimes it makes me want to tear up because I see what our people go through, like, and I see what we are dealing with. It's not like what I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought, me thinking, the truth will have the same impact on our people the same way they had an impact on me. Because, see, when I heard that Christ was black, God is black, all the priests and prophets in the Bible was black, you feel me? When I hear that, man, I'm talking about I was like, yo, that, bro, like, yo, I was so happy to hear that. I was like, man, bro, I'm going straight to the UPK. Oh, I'm getting in on this. You feel me? But you got some black people out there, as soon as they will argue you down just because you say Christ is black. You ain't even tell them all the other stuff about the spaceships and all this other stuff. You ain't even tell them that yet. They will argue you down because you tell them Christ is black. That's oppression. That's how bad we've been oppressed. And it makes me mad. That's why the scripture says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. They will argue you down because you tell them you can't eat pork. You can't do that, brother. Man, I eat what I want to eat. What if I tell you God say you can't eat it? Well, God just gonna have to be mad at me. Right, because oppression maketh the wise man mad. You feel me? The moment I heard, these messages about Christ and God being black and we can't eat pork, I immediately stopped eating pork. I immediately stopped. And when I stopped eating pork, I'm talking about weeks after I stopped eating it, I never felt so good in my life. Like I could have breathed better. I could have breathed better. I could have think better. Like my mind wasn't clogged up all the time like that. When I stopped smoking weed, man, I ain't gonna stunt. When I used to smoke weed, bro, people used to call me slow. Cause it was a time where I wasn't sober in 5 years. I went 5 years without seeing a sober day. My brother is the plug, he got the pounds. So I don't have to pay for it. It was all free to me. You feel me? So like it wasn't nothing for me to get, a pound. And it got to the point where I'm running through a pound in a day. Almost. I would say almost a day. You feel me? So it was like 5 years straight, I haven't seen a sober day. And then once I heard about the truth and I started changing things up, I started slowing down on the weed to the point where I stopped. Man, I'm talking about like people start coming up to me and like, boy, you done changed. Boy, you ain't slow no more. I used to be like, boy, y'all really thought I was slow? Yeah, we thought you was slow. Because I used to be so high, man. I'm talking about like, I used to say some dumb stuff. Like I was that one that was always jokey. I was that one that always want to play. You feel me? I was the one that had the dark sense of humor. You feel me? And people be like, boy, that nigga slow, bro. Now I don't smoke no more. Like, you feel me? Them people back in the world, they don't even chill with me no more. Because I don't smoke no more. The only thing we used to do is get together and smoke. That was it. But once you come out of that life and you look back, you feel me? You see where the Lord brought you from. You feel me? So like, if I never heard about the UPK, I would still be out there smoking. Still be out there eating pork. Probably be dead by now from a clogged artery from eating so much pork. I used to eat pork every day. Pork chop sandwiches was my favorite. I love pork chop sandwiches. Not no more. I hate it because the Lord hated it. So now, Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters. Ooh. Now, this is why I brought up hate. You feel me? You can't serve two masters. I can't serve Christ and the Most High and serve Allah. I can't serve the Most High and serve drugs. I can't serve the Most High and go out there and celebrate Christmas. You feel me? I can't. That's not gonna happen. The Lord said He don't want you to be lukewarm. You either gonna be hot or cold. Make your choice. You feel me? So like the Bible says, no man. When it says no man, that means that no man can serve two masters. Well, you thought you been special? You thought you been the only one that the Lord will allow you to just go and do what you want to do? Well, you think you know the Bible enough the way you feel you can serve two gods? You want to serve money and the Most High. That's what you want to do. You feel me? The Lord said, for the love of money is the root to all evil. What that means is you love money so much you will sell your ass for it. You will make an OnlyFans page and actually sell your naked behind for some money. Now, life ain't that hard, sis. Or brother. Life is not that hard. Lord said He'll never give you something that you can't handle. So if you're going through oppression, you going through something, Just know the Lord knows you can handle it. Lord probably like, let me give him this trouble right here, this tribulation right here. He can handle it. I know he can. I made him. I know he can handle it. Now let's see what he gonna do. Everything, it's a mindset, man. Like oppression is basically it's physical, but it's a mindset too. You can handle the physical part, but can you handle the mindset? You to go through oppression and not to fall for these other doctrines, fall for drugs and all this other stuff, man. You got to be you got to have a strong mind. Now, how do you know you got a weak mind? You out there smoking weed. You out there messing with prostitutes. You out there doing all kind of God knows what. You in the LGBTQ. And people don't even know in the 1960s and the 50s, they labeled homosexuality a mental disease, a mental disorder. You feel me? Right, sis. Right. They labeled that a mental disorder. You feel me? So now let's read. Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate. Let me read that again. For either he will hate the one. What's hating the one? You gotta hate Islam. You gotta hate Muslim. You gotta hate Buddha. You gotta hate weed, hate drugs. You gotta hate homosexuality. You gotta hate it. I mean, like, that's how you fight. That's how you battle. You got an addiction. Addiction can be anything: cigarettes, weed, porn. You feel me? You got to hate it. You want to stop doing it, hate it. You feel me? Like, I know it's something out here that's everybody hate. I know it's something that you hate. Let's say you hate the color red. You feel me? I don't want my house to be red because I hate red. That feeling that you have for that color red is the same feeling you got to have for smoking. That is the same feeling you got to have for homosexuality. That's the same feeling you got to have for Christianity. You got to hate it. You feel me? For either he will hate the one and love the other. Christ said, if ye love me, ye will keep my commandments. We all know that love is not an emotion. It's not that fuzzy feeling or the butterflies in the stomach. It's not that. Love is an action word. It's a verb. It's something you do. How do we know Commanding General Yohana love us? Look at the school. You feel me? If you got any question that you need him to answer, something for him to break down, call General Yohana, General Muhammad. They'll break it. You can call any priest or officer in the school. We will break it down for you. We will help you understand. You feel me? The brotherhood in the school, the sisterhood in the school, that's love. That's something we do. You feel me? I'm going to start again from the top. Verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one. You got to hold to this truth. You got to hold to this truth to show that you hate the other gods. You hate the other doctrines, the other stuff that has nothing to do with the truth, with the Bible, with the school, your brotherhood, your sisterhood. You got to hate all of that other stuff and hold to the truth. How do you hold to the truth? You don't drop your sword. You keep your sword. All of us go through hard times. I know it get hard. You feel me? That's what we here for. When it gets hard, you got a brother you can call that can counsel you. That's why we have counsel. For when things get hard. I see captains, they get counsel. You feel me? Like, you got to learn how to hold to the truth. Don't change. It's so many people that are coming this truth and fake the funk. And 2-3 years later, they done drop their sword because of some woman, because of money, because of lust. They done dropped their sword because they couldn't hold to the truth. The Lord said, or else he will hold to the one. You got to hold on to it. You feel me? And despise the other. When you hold to this truth, you despise LGBT. You despise the Christian community. You feel me? You got to despise all of that. Christ said you got to hate somebody. You feel me? No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one. Christ said you got to hate somebody. Picture this. If you can't hate, then how are you going to get justice? If you can't hate. If you can't hate, how are you going to get into the kingdom of heaven? If you can't hate, how is your brothers and sisters is going to come together? You got to be selfish with your love. I love this school with like I love this truth. And my brothers and sisters in this school so much that I don't love no other nation. I don't love no other doctrine. I don't love, all of that foolishness out there. I don't love it. Because all my love goes into this Bible. All of my love goes to the Most High. You feel me? That's holding to one. That's how you hold. You feel me? Like I said, if you want to stop doing something, you got an addiction. You feel me? You got to hate it. You got to learn to hate it. And I ain't care if you got to wake up every morning and say, man, I hate this. I hate this. I hate it. Say it until you stop. If you can't stop, get the counsel. Stop being afraid to call and get counsel. You can't be afraid to get counsel. What if Christ was afraid? You feel me? You got to get counsel. You ain't going to do everything by yourself. You ain't going to stop everything by yourself. You got some people that's strong enough to do it. But you're not going to, there's certain things out there that you just not going to, you probably don't have the strength to do it. Or you probably don't have the mindset to do it. You feel me? Read that last part. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. We know what God. Kind of, sis. Yeah, I get some staggering Wi-Fi over here too. It keep telling me about my Wi-Fi over here. But long as you can hear me. But ye cannot serve God and mammon. So now we know what God is. That's the Most High, Yahweh. So what is mammon? I'll give y'all 30 seconds to put it in the chat. What is mammon? What does mammon mean? When Christ said, you cannot serve God and mammon. And while y'all saying that, like the Christian church would say, you cannot hate. Oh, it's a sin to hate. But remember, this scripture, what I'm reading is in red. Christ said, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one. So it's a sin to hate. It's a sin for me to hate Allah. It's a sin for me to hate Buddha. That's what you're trying to tell me, Christian? And right, sis, money. That's what mammon is. Lost sound. Okay, so Lockie. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can't, put a 2 in the chat. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can't, put a 2 in the chat. Or, okay, kind. Okay. So it right, sis, is money. Mammon equals money. Lord said you can't serve him in money. You can't go out here and say you love God, but you on OnlyFans selling your booty for money. You can't go out here and say you love God and you selling weed to your brothers and sisters. Even if you're not selling it to your brothers, let's say you just selling it to the white man. You still out there messing around. You still being a sorcerer. The Lord called a drug dealer a witch in the Bible. That's a witch. You feel me? So like you got to love one and hate the other. We're going to drop that and we're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 30 and 15. Deuteronomy chapter 30 and 15. Let's go there. Like when the Lord said you got to love one and hate the other, he's giving you a choice. You feel me? He's giving you a choice. You got to make a choice. And let's read Deuteronomy chapter 13 and 15. Chapter 30 and verse 15. See, I have set before thee this day life and good. The Lord put life and good in front of you, right? And death and evil. So he's giving you the choice. I put life and death in front of you. Which one you going to choose? We all know what the life is. The life is the truth. That's you loving the Most High. The life is the commandments, the laws, the statutes. You feel me? That's life. Death, what's that? That's sin. For the wages of sin is death. Death is you going out there eating pork. That's high blood pressure, clogged artery, heart disease. Death is you going out there being in the alphabet community, LGBTQ. That's AIDS, monkeypox. All kind of STDs when you messing with prostitutes. You feel me? That's death. And people don't know, black people is the ones that die the most on earth. We die the most from everything. We die the most from gunshot wounds. We die the most from heart disease. We die the most from cancer. We die the most from STDs. We die the most, bro. We die the most. Why? Because the commandments was given to us. The Lord said the wages of sin is death. You break the law, you die. So if you out there breaking the law and you still living, just know the Lord giving you chance after chance because He do it. He is a merciful God. He's a merciful and fair God. The Bible also said that God is a good God, is a great and terrible God. What makes him terrible? Him getting revenge. Look at how he burning down half of California. You feel me? He burning it down. You feel me? Let's read to the next scripture. And that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways. That's the life. Just talking about the life right here. To walk in his ways and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Lord thy God shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it. You feel me? That's the life. You feel me? It says that thou mayest live and multiply if you walk in his ways, keep his commandments, keep his laws, keep his statutes. That's life. That's the breath of life. You feel me? He said that you may live and multiply. That's life. That's living. And the Lord thy God shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it. That means wherever you at. If you keeping these laws, these statutes and commandments, I'm going to bless you. You can be in Australia. As long as you 12 tribe, I'm going to bless you if you keeping these commandments. You walking in my ways. That's life. That's what happens when you choose life. Now let's see what happens when you choose death. But if thine heart turn away, so now this is talking about when you choose death. You choosing to go other. You choosing to do other than keeping the laws, commandments, and the statutes, right? He said he put before you life and death. You feel me? Now, when you choose death, this is what happens. But if thine heart turn away, so that thou not hear, but shall be drawn away and worship other gods and serve them. How do you worship other gods and serve the other gods? Christmas. You feel me? Christmas, you're going to go celebrate Christmas. You're going to pay that money to get your kids them presents. You serving the white man. So now the white man, your God. You got Cooley on, y'all know who Cooley is, the dude who be talking about black women. And he married to a white woman. But anyway, you got Cooley. He's going head up with Captain Cesario defending the white man. He's showing that the white man is his God. You feel me? Now, this is what happens when you go and do all of this other stuff. Verse 18, I denounce unto you this day that ye shall surely perish. The wages of sin is death. You will perish when you choose these other doctrines. You are going to perish. You choose these other gods. Allah, Islam, Buddha, Muslim, them little, them little zodiacs, them card readers, crystal lovers. You out there celebrating birthdays. You out there smoking weed, doing all kind of other stuff, messing with prostitutes. You will perish. The Lord said you shall surely perish. You feel me? And that ye shall and that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land. Meaning he ain't about to prolong your days. Remember in the verse 16, he said that thou mayest live and multiply. You feel me? Now he's saying if you don't keep these commandments, laws, statutes, and his judgments, and that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land whither thou passeth over Jordan to go to possess it. You feel me? So the Lord said, man, look, hey, you make your choice. You feel me? Make your choice. Verse 19, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death. There it go again. The Lord said, I put before you life, the truth, and death, everything else. Blessings and cursings. The blessings is the effect, the effect after you choose life. You choose life, you choose the commandments, the laws, statutes, judgments, to walk in his ways, you get blessings. You choose, if you choose the death, that which is not keeping the commandments, serving other gods, doing what makes you feel good, basically following your lust, he said you getting the cursing. You feel me? Therefore, choose life. The Lord said, choose life. Be smart and choose the life. Choose the commandments. This is basically the Lord telling you, hey, bro, I think it's better. Hey, look, I put life and death in front of you. I'm going to let you know now, it's better to choose the life. It's way better and easier if you choose the life. But if you choose death, hey, what happens, happens. You feel me? And that both thou and thy seed may live. So Lord said, therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. So he said, choose life so you and your children can live. You feel me? He said, please choose. He didn't say please, but he said, choose life. This is basically him saying, please choose life so you and your children can live. Choose life so I don't have to unalive your children for the children's sake. You feel me? Let's drop that. Let's go to Deuteronomy 7:2. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. This is what's going to happen when you don't keep the commandments. You feel me? Salaki. This is what's going to happen. Salaki, hold on. Okay. All right. Salaki. Now, Deuteronomy, this is going more on the hate part. The Lord even hates. You feel me? The Christian church will tell you the Lord don't hate. They'll tell you you shouldn't hate. You feel me? But let's read about how the Lord's going to hate. Deuteronomy 7:2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them. The Lord is going to smite these oppressors. You feel me? All these people that's oppressing you, the Lord going to smite them and utterly destroy them. He's going to destroy them. We can read all from Genesis to Revelations about how the Lord is going to do these oppressors. Not only talking about the white man, but talking about everybody else. The white man is just a highlight because he's doing the most. You feel me? Thou shalt make no covenant with them. This is how you hold to one. Don't make no covenant with the oppressor. Don't make no agreements with him. That's all covenant means. Don't make no agreements with him. You feel me? Nor shew mercy unto them. Feel me? This is hate right here coming out of the Bible. Verse 3, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Man, look, don't marry no heathen. That's what Cooley did. Cooley married a heathen. Now look at him. He battling Captain Tazariak trying to save the heathens. And he's married to one. He's getting on this podcast. He's down in all type of black women. Some people call him the second Kevin Samuel. But he on here down in all types of black women talking about they ain't nothing, this, that, the third. And the whole time, his black self married to a white woman. Lord said, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. You ain't supposed to marry them. Why are you not supposed to marry them? Because you're going to follow their customs. Your love is going to go to them. Your money is going to go to them instead of it's going to your own people. So we can build this nation up and get the hell out of here. You feel me? Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his sons. When we at camp, man, we see so many black women walking down the street holding hands with a white man. And I'm sitting there looking at them at camp like, boy, it's going to be a news story one day. This white man is unalive this black woman for something stupid. White man can't go through what we go through. The minute he can't figure out how to pay his bills or how to feed his family, what he do? He unalives the family and then unalive himself. That's what white men do. What do black men do? We go out there and we make a way. We find a way to make some money. We find a way to pay these bills. We are made perfect to fake it till you make it. You feel me? Like, man, I don't watch my daddy go through so much. I'm talking about, like, I watch my daddy go to work 12 hours, come home and still wonder if he still have to make a choice. Should I pay this bill or should I feed my family? You feel me? I don't watch my daddy do that. And I thank God for it. My daddy knew how to make stuff happen. My daddy never gave up. My daddy always used to go out there when that job paycheck wasn't working. What'd he do? He go out there and he hustled. And I ain't saying he ain't did no street stuff. He ain't went out there and sell no drugs and nothing like that. He went out there and made a way, as in, like, he bought him a lawnmower or whatever. Go out there and cut some grass, make some extra money so I can feed my family. You feel me? Nor his daughter shall, Salaki, Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Don't even give your sons to him. We see so many black men walking down the street holding hands with white women. You feel me? They out here, they messing with these white women. Both white women can't even relate to a black man. These women can't even cook, let alone season some meat. You feel me? And why the Lord say that? Verse 4, for they will turn away thy son from following me. This is holding to one. This is choosing life or death. Remember, the Lord said life is you following his footsteps, keeping his commandments. You feel me? Following the statutes. You feel me? Blessings come behind that. Now, when you join the heathen, you're going to marry a heathen. Lord said, for they will turn away thy son from following me. You're going to marry a Chinese lady, you're going to be living Chinese culture. You are now turned away from your own people. Not only you have turned away from the Most High, you've turned away from your brothers and your sisters. That they may serve other gods. You got black people out here that's married to white folks serving a white god. You got black folks out here married to a Chinese person serving Buddha. You got black folks out here married to an Arab serving Allah. The Lord said, you marry them, they're going to turn them away from us. You feel me? So will the anger, remember, oppression maketh the wise man mad, Christian. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. Remember, the Lord said, I put before you life and death. You have life on the table and you have death on the table. You can choose either one. And then the Lord said, I prefer you to choose the life so that you and your seed can live. But what happens when you choose death? He said, so will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you. You feel me? And destroy thee, Salaki. Let me read it again. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. The Lord will destroy you. That's death. You feel? Now let's drop that and go to Exodus 33 and 17. Exodus 33 and 17. So this is Exodus chapter 33, verse 17. And the Lord said unto Moses, I will do this thing also that thou hast spoken, for thou hast found grace in my sight, and I know thee by name. Salaki, I meant to read verse 16. Exodus chapter 33, verse 16. For wherein shall it be known here that I, Salaki, for wherein shall it be known here that I and thy people have found grace in thy sight? It is not in that thou goest with us, meaning the Lord, he goes with us. You feel me? And the one who found grace in the Lord's sight is the Israelites. The Lord said, we found grace in his sight. And then he said, is it not in that thou goest with us, meaning the Lord is with us. He's not with the heathens, he's with us. So shall we be separated. This is how you hate the other. Lord says, so shall we be separated. Separate from these other nations. Separate from them. And when I say separate from them, and when the Lord says separate from them, that does not mean you have to quit your job. That just means stop celebrating their holidays. Stop smoking their drugs. Stop doing their drugs. You feel me? Stop trying to live their culture and live your culture, that which is the Bible. I and thy people. The Lord said, I and thy people, him and Israelites, should separate. We already know the Lord separate from them. But if we following after the Lord, we should separate from them just like the Lord. You feel me? From all the people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord says separate from all of them. It don't matter whether they're white, Chinese, Vietnamese, German, Australian. If they're not of the 12 tribes of Israel, separate from them. Don't go to them. You feel me? This is how you hold the one. This is how you fight oppression. This is how you get out of oppression. You leave these other nations alone. Stop trying to be like them. They had on the news the other day, these stores, these white-owned stores, had signs on them that said whites only. Yeah, it was a prank, somebody going around sabotaging jobs or whatever, but at the same time, I'm not mad because they got white only on there, because I don't want to give my money to them, especially if it's white only. You're right. I feel good about that. Y'all keep y'all stores and we can go make our own. That's where we can keep our money and our nation. Think I'm upset because you got white only on your store? I don't give a damn what y'all doing. For all I can care is you can have blue people only. I don't give a damn. You feel me? I ain't trying to give my money to y'all. You feel me? I want my money to go into my people. You feel me? Now let's drop that and go to Psalms 9 and 9. Now this is what's going to happen for you if you keep the Lord's commandments. Psalms 9 and 9. All right. This is Psalms chapter 9, verse 9. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed. This is us. Now I'm talking about us, Israel. The Lord is our refuge. You feel me? He said, I will be a refuge for the oppressed. Aren't we oppressed people? Aren't we slaves? Don't they oppress us? The Lord is our refuge. You feel me? A refuge in times of trouble. In times of trouble, you should keep the truth on your mind. That's what all the other prophets did. When troubling times came, what did they do? They prayed. They talked to the Most High. They went and got counsel from the priests, the prophets. And what happened? They got blessed in the end. Because when troubled time came, they thought about the Most High. What if when troubled time came to Christ gave up? Let's think about that. What if Christ gave up? What if Christ, because remember, Christ did tell the Lord, if possible, pass this cup from me. You feel me? So let's say, what if Christ gave up? Would we even exist? You feel me? Like, this is the type of stuff you got to think about. This is the type of stuff that keeps you in the truth. This is the type of stuff that keeps you holding to the truth, holding to life. That's how you choose life. You think about this stuff. Before you smoke that blunt, what if Christ gave up just because he wanted to smoke weed? What if Christ gave up just because he wanted to go mess with prostitutes? What if Christ gave up because he wanted to eat pork? What if Christ gave up because he wanted to be a Christian? This is the type of stuff you got to have going through your mind in troubling times. Lord say he's a refuge for the oppressed. You feel me? And he said a refuge in times of trouble. He ain't saying that for no reason. When you in troubling times, you got to talk to the Most High. Face the east. Talk to the Most High. Talk to him. You need counsel, call the school. Call the camp leader. Because, brother, I can put about 8 or 9 brothers on here that will tell you I will blow their phone up for counsel. If I'm going through some hard time, boy, I will blow their phone up. And I ain't care what time it is in the morning, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, they picking up the phone. Because that's our job. When you become a priest and officer, you feel me? When you get that oil poured on your head, and you officer 50, officer 500,000, 5,000, captain or whatever, you are now a priest. You are a counselor now. You feel me? Now, when that phone rings and somebody is calling, and you pick that phone up and you counsel them people. You counsel our people. You feel me? That's them calling out for help. You feel me? Let's read verse 10. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. You feel me? If you know the Lord, like Christian always come out here and say, oh, I know the Lord. You feel me? If you know the Lord, you would keep them commandments. You will be walking in his footsteps. Lord say, and they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. So when these troubling times come, what do? You put your trust in the Most High. You put your trust in the Lord. If you know his name, if you know this Bible, when times get hard, you think you about to drop your sword, you can't deal with it, you put your trust in the Lord. Face that east, pray, call, get counsel. This is how you fight oppression. That oppression getting to you, put your trust in the Lord. You feel me? For thou, Lord, has not forsaken them that seek thee. So when you get in troubled times, Lord said, I will not forsake you if you seek me. I know you're going through troubled times, but you ain't seeking me. I know it's hard out there. You ain't making enough money to pay your bills, but you ain't seeking me. You feel me? When you going through them times, you got to seek the Lord. Put your trust in the Lord. You feel me? You see, every time Christ went through something, what he did, he talked to the Most High. He talked to him. Every time Moses been going through something, what he did, he talked to the Most High. And what happened? The best example of them all, Job. When Job been going through some stuff, what he did, he talked to the Most High. What happened? And Lord knows Job went through some stuff. Job lost everything. But what didn't he lose? He didn't lose his trust for the Most High. When Job lost everything, he put his trust in the Lord. And the Lord was there for him. You feel me? Let's drop that and go to Psalms 72 and 4. Psalms chapter 72 and verse 4. This is Psalms chapter 72 and verse 4. He shall judge thy people with righteousness and thy poor with judgment. You feel me? I think I'm at the wrong scripture. I wrote it down wrong. Okay. He shall judge thy people with righteousness. I didn't write it down wrong. Psalms chapter 72, verse 2. He shall judge thy people with righteousness, and thy poor with judgment. Verse 3, the mountains shall bring peace to the people, and the little hills by righteousness. Here goes the hitter. Verse 4, he shall judge the poor of the people. He shall save the children of the needy. That's talking about us. You feel me? And shall break in pieces the oppressor. The Lord is going to break this oppressor in pieces. You feel me? All if you keep his commandments. All if you remember his name. All if you, when troubling times come, you keep your trust in the Most High. You feel me? He's going to break the oppressor in pieces. You can't give up on the Most High. Like I kept saying through the whole class, what if Christ gave up? What if he gave up? What would have happened? What if God gave up on us? What if God said, man, I ain't giving them no more chances? They couldn't keep the Old Testament. They couldn't keep the New Testament. It's over with. I don't got nothing for them. What would have happened if Moses gave up while we in the middle of the wilderness? What if King David gave up when he had to fight Goliath? What if Noah gave up in the middle of building the ark? He said, man, I don't even know why I'm building this ark. Lord got me building this big ass ship. Man, I ain't building this ship. What would have happened? You feel like these are the type of stuff you got to think of. The Lord said he's going to break the oppressor in pieces. You feel me? And he's doing that right now. He's doing it right now. Babylon is falling right now. Half of America is on fire, the other half is freezing. You got war going on the other side of the world. You feel me? Let's drop that and get Malachi chapter 3 and verse 5. And I'm going to pull one more scripture after that, and I'm going to go ahead and end the class. So Malachi chapter 3, verse 5. And I'm going to read down to verse 7. This is Malachi chapter 3 and verse 5. And I will come near to you to judgment. And so whoever the Lord is talking about right here, which we're going to read in this verse, Lord said, I'm coming near to judgment, to Slaki. And I will come near to you to judgment. For instance, the Lord said, I'm going to judge somebody. Let's see who he's going to judge. And I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers. Sorcerers, remember I said it earlier in class, sorcerers are drug dealers. Sorcerers are the people who go out there and sell crack to our people. Sorcerers are people who goes out there and sell weed to our people. You feel me? And I would say the drug user is the sorcerer too, because you giving the money to the drug dealer to make more or to get more drugs. That's the that's the sorcerer, a drug dealer. And against the adulterers. Adulterers, those are the people that sleep outside their marriage. You love cheating on your husband. Or you a man that loves to sleep with a woman that is already married. You know that woman got a man, and you want to sleep with her anyway. Okay. And against false swears. You feel me? Against false swears, those are your liars. You feel me? And against those that oppress, the hiring in his wages. So this talking about a specific oppressor. You feel me? Against those that oppress the hireling, this is when you get hired for a job, in his wages. So these jobs that make you work these crazy hours. They make you do all kind. They don't give a damn about you spending time with your family. They don't give a damn about letting you take time off to go to whatever your religion is or whatever. Let's say you worship, you keep the Sabbath. That boss man will say, I don't give a damn about you celebrating no Sabbath or keeping the Sabbath. You coming to work. I'm going to work you, boy, until you put money in my pocket. Lord said, I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against false swears, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right. Man, what is that? That turn aside the stranger from his right. That means you turning, that's like a Christian coming to me trying to turn me away from keeping the truth. They're trying to turn you away from being in the truth. You feel me? That's when you got to hold to one. That's when you got to choose life. You feel me? And fear not me. So when they come and try to turn you away from the truth, they tell you, oh, you in a cult. They're basically telling you that you shouldn't fear the Most High. You feel me? That's what it means when it says, and fear not me. Saith the Lord of hosts, verse 6, for I am the Lord, for I am the Lord, I change not. Lord said, I do not change. Guess what? The Old Testament still stands. Christian, the Lord said he don't change. So if salvation is only for the Israelites, when did that change? Because the Lord said, I do not change. And if it did change, that would make the Lord a liar, right? None of us agree that the Lord is a liar. So one of us is a liar. It ain't me. Because Genesis through Revelation says salvation is for the Israelites. Where do you see where salvation is for anybody else? You feel me? For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob, Israel, are not consumed. You feel me? Verse 7. Even from the days of our fathers, ye are gone away from my ordinance. So now this is choosing death. Israel had went in, let me read it again. Even from the days of your father, ye are going away from my ordinance. So Israel start to go away from the ordinance. You raghead, I'm gonna address you in a second. But Israel had went away from the ordinances. You feel me? They started going into Muslim, Islam, all of that Arabic BS. You feel me? They started believing in hadith. That old sickening person. You feel me? They started going to everything else. And then he said, and have not kept them. Meaning they didn't keep the laws. They did what they wanted to do. They lusted and did what they wanted to do. You feel me? The Lord said, now, this is the heavy part. The Lord said, return unto me. The Lord said, come back to me. Come out of that Muslim faith. Come out of that Christianity. Come out of that Buddhist. Come out of that atheistness. Come, return unto me. And I will return unto you. The Lord said, if you return to me, I will return to you. That's why I say when troubled times come, you got to trust in the Lord. When it feels like things ain't going your way, trust in the Lord. Face the east and talk to the Lord, man. You feel me? Saith the Lord of hosts. But ye said, wherein shall we return? You feel me? But you got people that say, well, where I should return at then? You feel me? The Lord said, return unto me, and I will return unto you. Let's drop that. Give me Romans 12 and 19. And I'm gonna address this old raghead in the chat. Romans 12 and 19. Dearly beloved, this is the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves. Don't go out here trying to unalive white folks, all right, for revenge. When the Bible says oppression surely maketh the wise man mad, that don't mean go out here trying to get revenge and unalive people. I know y'all want to unalive Abdul Azim. You feel me? You know he'll unalive himself. He'll strap a bomb to himself right now and blow his damn self up in the name of some damn Allah. You feel me? Don't go out there unaliving people. You feel me? Yes, be mad. Be mad because you are being oppressed. Abdul Aziz ain't got no reason to be upset because he's not being oppressed. He's an Arab. They have their own country. They have their own religion. They have a God that looks like them. They have no reason to be oppressed. To be upset. But black folks, we have a reason to be mad. We are oppressed. We are the ones getting treated bad. Abdul don't get treated. The only time Abdul get treated bad is when he's at an airport. Everybody looking at him funny. Sir, we need you to step over here for a cavity search. Because you got something on you. I don't know what it is, but you just look like you got something on you. You feel me? You look like you've been burrowing in the 3rd floor bunker. You feel me? That's Abdul Azim. That's the only time he get oppressed is when he's at the airport. You feel me? It says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves. So don't go out here trying to unalive white folks, but rather give place unto wrath. Meaning, yes, be upset. Be upset because you are oppressed. Oppression surely maketh the wise man mad. You feel me? For it is written, vengeance is mine. The Lord said, revenge is mine. Revenge belongs to me. It don't belong to no damn Allah. Revenge belongs to the Lord, the Most High, Yahweh. Lord said, that's mine. I get the revenge. Lord said, them forest fires, them hurricanes, them tsunamis, that's all my revenge. That's my wrath being poured out to the world. You feel me? For what they've done to my children. And he said, I will repay. The Lord said, I will repay. There's a scripture where the Lord says, woe is me. Woe is me. That's destruction. The Lord said, I'm going to repay them. You just worry about keeping them commandments. You worry about keeping the laws and the statutes. You let me worry about everything else. You feel me? Saith the Lord. So, verse 20. So, therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. So, I mean, when we had these clothing food drives, we out there feeding the funky ass white man too. We out there clothing him too. Even though we mad and we hate him, we feed him. We clothe him. You feel me? We doing what the Lord told us to do. You feel me? If he thirsts, give him drink. Once again, when we throw the food drives, clothing drives, we feed him. We give him drink. Feel me? We look out for him. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. I shouldn't have to break that down. But with that being said, that's the end of my class. Now, Abdul Azim, you said flying back to my residence in the UK. I'm a UK citizen, but also hold residency in. I'll be back in UK before our debate on Saturday. You all be taken to school and know Islam is true. Brother, if you think you can school the ISUPK, I dare you to show up to the debate Saturday. You ain't even got to be in the US. We can StreamYard this debate. You feel me? You have yet to show to give me any type of information to get in contact with you. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna do this just like we did Sheila. You feel me? The damn Christian. Brother, give me your info and we will line this debate up. We will line it up. We lose to nobody. Talking about turn to Islam. For what? For y'all to make us strap a bomb on ourselves? That's the answer. It's simple. Yo, if you want me to strap a bomb to myself, blow myself up, go saw a rock, kiss a damn rock that everybody damn mouth been on, bro, and then you want me to go out here and marry some underage girl? Brother, is you stupid? No, I take that back. You are not my brother. You are not my brother. Is you stupid? You feel me, bro? Put your info in the chat so we can line this debate up. If you're not gonna put it in the chat, I will put my my Facebook name in the chat. I ain't taking shit back. I ain't taking shit back. Talking about take that back. Stop insulting Islam, you piece of garbage. Islam is the garbage. Islam is garbage. That Quran ain't good for nothing but toilet paper. And if you want to prove me wrong, hold on. If you want to prove me wrong, this is my Facebook name. I'm pretty sure you got a Facebook. That's my Facebook name. If you want to debate or prove me wrong, go to that Facebook name right there. Once again, you see how dumb Islamic people is? We got to tell them something more than once. Go to that Facebook name. Contact me on Facebook or send a friend request or something. Contact me on Facebook and we will line this debate up. You feel me? You see Sheila, I give that to Sheila. Sheila ain't scared. He contacted me and we lined that debate up for Saturday. You feel me? I give that to Sheila. You feel me? He did that. But as far as taking that back, I refuse to take it back. Like I brought it out in the class. Lord said you're going to love one and hate the other. I love the truth and the Lord so much that I hate Islam. I hate it to the root. I hate Muhammad. I hate Allah. I hate it. You feel me? And if you are a real Arab, I hate you too. How about that? Take that back. I hate you too. And if you want to do this for real, I say it like this. If you can prove the ISUPK wrong in this debate, I will pack up my UPK stuff and I will leave the UPK and become an Islam. How about that? You better not rub on out to my what? You see now? Look, you see how this Islam dude is what you call it? I'm trying not to get clapped off of social media. He's a homosexual. And that's what Arabs love. They love being homosexuals. You feel me? This man said, you better not, I'm going to just say enjoy yourself to his Facebook pictures. That's what he want me to do. You feel me? This is why we don't really, we should not be in no Islam. That's a prime example. You feel me? This is what they love to do. They love, they support the LGBT and pedophilia. They support both of those. These are people that, and this is why I keep telling our people, y'all need to get out of that Islamic BS. Y'all need to leave those stinking, musty behind people alone. Leave them sand people alone. Let them keep their little dirt. You feel me? Stuff like this is why America went over there and bombed the hell out of them. You feel me? Anyway, brother, Salakia, you are not my brother. You are not my brother. I hate you and Allah and Islam. And I use the Quran for toilet paper. And it's damn near better than Charmin Clean. You feel me? Allah love can't be wrong. Talking about the same love for loving underage women? Okay, whatever. But anyway, you need to get at me on my Facebook page. It's in the chat. Matter of fact, I highlighted on the screen. Kamawan Banyauda. I'm the only Kamawan Banyauda in the whole world. There's no way you can't miss my page. Add me or inbox me, and we're going to line this thing up for Saturday. And with that being said, I'm done talking to this raghead. I'm saying Yahweh Shemi Shah Barakatah. Why Yahweh Shema Alathan by Shemi Shah to Israel. Remember, April 12th is a real nigga holiday, Passover in Atlanta. Be there. We gonna have a good old time down there. You feel me? And I might bring the Quran down there just so we can stump it in the ground and make a campfire out of it. Matter of fact, I will do that. Meet me in Atlanta, April 12th for Passover, so we can have this Quran campfire where we can throw the Quran in this fire and we can burn it up, probably cook a lamb over it or whatever. You feel me? And we gonna laugh about how we whooped this nigga ass in the debate. So with that being said, shalom.